wrestling fans. I'm standing here with the Big Business Army, and they're going to be at ringside for the rematch.
You're darn right we will.
Six-man tag team action.
You're darn right we're going to be there. You robbed us in the cage because you didn't have Big Business on hand. You didn't have AJ on hand. You had a couple of drunks up to their eyeballs in moonshine. It ain't going to happen again. I will be there. He will be there. And things will go according to plan. My plan. The Big Business plan that gets everything I want done. And you hillbillies and you drunks, I don't really care. AJ, tell them.
All eyes on us.
That's right.
From here on out. We're banding together. You ain't taking us out. The Army is coming for you.
That's right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NAWA Championship Wrestling. We've got a huge rematch for those NAWA Tag Team titles in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, the new NAWA Tag Team Champions, the Moonshine Express, are going to be defending those belts against the interns, and this time James McCone and AJ Frost will be allowed at ringside. What's going to happen in 2 weeks with that big tag team title main event right here on NAWA Championship Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the main event this week, we've already told you about next week and 2 weeks from now, but this week we have the NAWA Heavyweight Championship. It's going to be on the line as champion without the title. Johnny Ryder does not have the championship. Will be defending it against the man who has it, the Professor, this week right here on your main event, ladies and gentlemen. But now it is time. We're heading down to the ring for your opening contest this week. We've got tag team action here as we've got Tommy Yaeger and Tysen Chase. They're going to be taking on the team, I'll call them Team POW. That's D.A. Bigelow, and the D.A. stands for Daniel Alexander, if I'm correct, and his tag team partner is an individual we've seen here on the show before several times in the past. A lot of potential here in this kid, Kota Dunn. We've got them starting off the show here in tag team action. And it looks like we're going to be getting Yaeger going to be starting it out for his team as the referee checks him over here. Who's he going to be squaring off against? Kota Dunn. And ladies and gentlemen, I expect a lot of high-flying, fast-paced action here in this tag team matchup, as these four guys are all looking to make a name, make a mark for themselves here in that tag team division. And speaking of that tag team division, we just told you 2 weeks from now, the Moonshine Express are going to be defending those tag team titles in a rematch against the interns. But this time, James McCone, the leader of the Big Business Army, and the Freak Daddy, AJ Frost, will be allowed at ringside. That's not good for the Moonshine Express, if you ask me, but not looking good for Kota Dunn here, as he had to duck out of the ropes there early on in this contest. And here we now got Tommy Yaeger with that side headlock. He shoots him off. Big shoulder tackle. And we've seen Yaeger here on the show before as he fought Chris Thunder Anderson a few months back in his debut. That was a tough card to draw in your debut. But look at this fast-paced action. Springboarding off the ropes and just arm dragging him over. Now just reversing that clothesline. Toe, just slapping him. And then going back for that springboard. Oh, cross body block there. And this Yaeger guy is just full of athleticism here, just showing off his skills here early on in this matchup. As he's got Kota Dunn in a predicament. Now he comes the big man. I don't know if I should call him the biggest cruiserweight or not, but it's Tysen Chase. Look at that. Look at the athleticism of both men with that double drop kick there. 2. And that's all he gets is 2. He's right back to his feet, just stomping him right in the rib cage there. Not sure if we're going to see the team of Yaeger and Chase on a regular basis. I'm sure we'll see Team POW in the future. Look at that. Holy Christ, what a suplex there. A Northern Lights suplex delivered by Tysen Chase. Now he's trying to crawl over to Bigelow. Well, he makes the tag, says the referee, with German suplex. Oh, wow. Look at the aggression there from Bigelow as he just came in clubbing Tysen Chase right over the back of the head. Now he's got him in that front face lock. Oh, look like a double arm DDT there. Very nice transition in the move, but Yaeger here not going to let the pin take place. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you recognize D.A. Bigelow, he is a former official here. Oh, in NAWA, he just Irish whip Tysen chasing in the corner, face first in that middle turnbuckle there. He's got a lot of aggression in him here. But yes, he is a former head official here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. And he's striking out as a pro wrestler here. And he's telling the referee he's not doing his job very well. As Team Pow is in control of this matchup, these two guys are disciples of Extreme, the DOE of Thomas Extreme, another top competitor here in NAWA, and they've really learned from one of the best in the area as he reverses that Irish whip. Oh, wait a minute. The big man's sitting down, putting his weight into it. Oh, catches him in the air. Almost got him in a bear hug attempt here, but Bigelow, puts his thumbs right in the eyes as he knows as a former official that is not legal, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Redbeard, where are you? I'm flying solo again here. Here we go to Team Powell. Oh, nice drop kick. Double team work there. And again, they've got more experience as a team here than Chase and Yaeger. As Kota Dunn is working over Tysen Chase here, picking him back up to his feet and delivering a nasty couple of forearms, 3 of them there. Right to the side of his face, shoots him off, ducks the clothesline. Look at that clothesline. As Tysen Chase takes Kota Dunn down, and both men are on the mat, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of athleticism shown here by the biggest cruiserweight, the Bandana Warrior. He's got a lot of nicknames, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to call him here, but tags in Bigelow and Yaeger. Big back elbow. Another one right to the face. And the 2 legal men in the ring here are going at it. Tommy Yaeger catches a boot. Big belly to belly. And he's fired up, ladies and gentlemen. He's trying to get the crowd into it here. He's got a head full of momentum. Catches him. STO. Could that be it? Right into a submission hold. And is Bigelow going to tap? Is he going to submit? Here he does. He's tapping, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of the matchup due to submission. Tysen Chase and Tommy Yaeger here with the victory in tag team action this week in your opening contest. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that was exciting, fast-paced action. I'm tongue-twisted over this matchup. What a way to open the show here. What a great match. Stay tuned for some more action here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. Oh, and this poor guy, this poor slob, whoever it is just getting it taken to him. Well, to the rescue comes their opponents. Not sure who this guy is or what the hell he's doing out here, but stay tuned for more action, ladies and gentlemen, here on NAWA Championship Wrestling. Stay tuned.
Are you a professional wrestling fan? Check out the High Spots Wrestling Network. Hours and hours of the best pro wrestling on the planet. Streaming on your phone, tablet, PC, and available on Roku. Thousands of videos, all the top indie promotions. So what are you waiting for, champ? Head over to www.highspotswrestlingnetwork.com and check it out today. Hashtag HSWN. It's the best $9.99 in the biz.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the main event this week, Ryder versus Professor, NAWA Heavyweight Championship. There's a lot of bad blood here. The Professor cost Johnny Ryder that lights out match against Thomas Extreme and stole his championship belt. Will Ryder reclaim his title, or will the Professor actually walk out of here the champion with the title? Stay tuned for your main event this week.
All right, folks, I'm once again standing here with Mr. King. He told me he's got some exciting news to tell us.
Oh boy, do I have some great news, all right? I want to tell you, you know what? I'm going to tell you next week.
Well, looks like you'll be back next week.
Well, what in the world does Mr. King have in store for us here next week? He said he's here to scout. He's here to find some clients. He's got some type of information that he's teased us with here this week, ladies and gentlemen. What does Mr. Michael King have in store for everyone here at NAWA Championship Wrestling next week? Stay tuned next week to find out what Mr. King has got to say. And also, ladies and gentlemen, after this very, very quick commercial break, we've got that huge, huge main event. Johnny Ryder, the NAWA Heavyweight Champion, is going to be taking on the Professor with Mike Ramsey in his corner. Will Ryder reclaim his title? He is the champion, but the belt is in the Professor's possession. Stay tuned after this very quick commercial break to find out what's going to happen in this main event, ladies and gentlemen.
Sir, would you prefer hamburger A Wendy's hamburger, which is always made fresh, or hamburger B, which is pre-made and sits around?
B. It's hard like my Deltoids.
Yes, but wouldn't you rather have the juicy taste of the Wendy's hamburger?
Hey, no pain, no gain. And that beef burger, that's pain, yeah, real pain, the kind I like. That burger put some serious hurt in me. I love it. Got any more?
Most people like the taste of fresh hamburgers, like Wendy's, the best burgers in the business.
First, many professionals reach for the smooth taste of Mellow Yellow.
Woo, baby, Mellow Yellow, the taste that beats Mountain Dew.
And now, Mellow Yellow has pictures and all the facts on your favorite NWA wrestlers. Ric Flair, Sting, the Road Warriors,
and even my pretty face.
Head to your favorite store and collect all 12.
Woo! Take it from Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. Make the Mellow Yellow move.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for sticking by during that very quick commercial break to see this huge main event. And here we go. It's got, you see the Professor here as he undoes his jacket. And you see the NAWA Heavyweight Championship strapped around his waist. But please do not be confused. And there's that weasel, that bald-headed geek now who got his head shaved by Stuart Snodgrass at a house show. We're going to bring you that footage sometime soon, but do not get it twisted. Do not get it confused. That belt does not belong to the Professor, nor is he the current reigning NAWA Heavyweight Champion. Again, as we said earlier in this show, that belt was stolen by Mike Ramsey and the Professor during that lights out match in which they cost Johnny Ryder back a few months ago against the Thomas Extreme, and bad blood has been brewing ever since. It's going to boil over here tonight as Johnny Ryder's finally going to get his hands on this man right here, the Professor, the smartest man currently in NAWA. I was going to say the smartest man in all of professional wrestling, but we said that was Stuart Snodgrass, who has disappeared. Will he ever return? We do not know. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. That's Johnny Ryder. That is the NAWA Heavyweight Champion. And as you can see, he's all business here this week. He wants that Heavyweight Championship belt back. Usually he doesn't come out here with this mean a look on his face, but the man from the backwoods is all business tonight. He is looking to reclaim what belongs to him, something that he never lost, something that was taken from him, something that was stolen, something that was lifted off his hands by the Professor. But he's going to have eyes in the back of his head, as Johnny Ryder is going to have to be looking out for that. The Kingmaker, the head of RCS, Ramsey's Consulting Services, Mike Ramsey, is going to be here ringside. And this is going to be, now you hear he said that's his titles. He's correcting C.J. Bentley for that NAWA Heavyweight Championship that belongs to Johnny Ryder. It's odd not seeing Ryder without that championship belt. It's an image over the last year and a half that we've gotten used to seeing. No one has defeated Johnny Ryder in a very long time since he defeated King Craig Classic for that belt. And the only way that belt has been taken off his waist is to have been stolen by this gentleman here, the Professor Jordan Tyler. He told me, ladies and gentlemen, he has around 12 PhDs. He graduated high school when he was 8 years old. But I wonder if he knows cheating doesn't get you anywhere. He should know that, being such a smart man from school. But it's gotten him the NAWA Heavyweight Championship, and it's only in his possession. Again, ladies and gentlemen, he is not currently the NAWA Heavyweight Champion. He could be if he defeats Johnny Ryder here in this matchup here tonight. But that belt is just solely in his possession. It does not belong to him. As you see, he's fighting to give it away. He's not sure if he'll ever hold that belt in his possession again. And as you're the champion, there's the champion with the belt. That's the image we're used to seeing here. You see Ramsey's not happy about it, but that's the image we're used to seeing, is Johnny Ryder holding that heavyweight championship belt up, not the Professor. And there it is. What a beautiful heavyweight title, as referee Rich Burleson shows it off. This is what's on the line, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's caused all this bad blood between these two men. Who is the rightful champion? Well, obviously we know, but in the mind of Ramsey and the Professor, it's them. And they've got their chance to prove it right here tonight in this one-on-one matchup for the NAWA Heavyweight Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not following us on social media, make sure you like that Facebook page. You subscribe to that YouTube page. And if you haven't, if you haven't been keeping up with what's going on, go back in the archives. We are the longest running episodic weekly television show in the Carolinas at 174 episodes and counting, ladies and gentlemen. As here we go, the bell has been, I don't know if the bell's been rung just yet, but the Professor's already dipping out of the ring, trying to protect his hide from the man from the backwoods. And here we go, the referee's counting, and so is the Professor. He's stalling as much as he can here, playing mind games with Johnny Ryder early, very early on in this contest. And the Professor's asking the people if he wants to get back in, but he's going to get back in and break the count as soon as he realizes he's got this big, massive redneck from the backwoods who's coming after him. He rolled right back out of the ring. And the people are just building in anticipation of the Professor getting his rear end kicked by Johnny Ryder, but he won't get that. He's afraid to get in the ring. Ryder must be here. There he is. He's coming after him. He's chasing the Professor. And out goes the Professor again, trying to outrun Johnny Ryder, and he's being successful here all around the arena. Says he's smarter than Johnny Ryder as he's using his quickness here to his advantage. He says he's going to take all the time he needs, but Ryder is cutting that time short. Oh, and nobody home for that elbow drop. Maybe he's not as smart as he thought he was. And now we've got the action going here in this main event, ladies and gentlemen. The Professor can no longer stall. Look at the ease of which Johnny Ryder picks up the Professor with. He's just holding him there for that big body slam. And the Professor wishes he's back in the classroom, probably teaching right now. Big splash from the champion. Gets a 1.5 count there. And the Ramsey telling the referee he needs to slow down on those counts. Big headbutt there. That's a hard noggin if I've ever seen one, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Ryder, one of the hardest hitting men in professional wrestling, especially here in NAWA, and delivering another headbutt there. How much more can the dome, the noggin of the Professor take? He just delivers those big shoulder blocks right into the midsection there. And Jonny Ryda is in full control of this matchup here. Look at that, easily just throwing the Professor over for that suplex. 2 count. I don't know if Jonny Ryda is going to try to end this match quick or if he's going to punish the Professor for what he's done. If it was me, I'd try to end this thing as quick as possible and get my belt back. But I think Ryda wants to inflict some pain on this guy. Let him know that he's pissed off the wrong guy by stealing that belt. Big clubbing forearm there. Shoots him off. I think that's the game plan Jonny Ryda is implementing here, is just inflict some punishment. Let this guy know he's been in a fight before he takes his championship belt home. But again, he's got to keep his eyes on Mike Ramsey. As we see, he's just trying to scare him off. Ramsey is not afraid to get involved in any matchup. He'll do whatever it takes to get his clients the victory. He is a weasel. Big kick right into the midsection there, taking the Professor down again. And look at Ramsey just right in the ear of the official. He's going to have to throw Ramsey out of here if he continues to interject himself into this main event here for the NAWA Heavyweight Championship. And what's Ryda doing now? He's going up to the high red district. Wait a minute, Ramsey's trying to climb up on the apron here. That's not a very smart move. Look at him, weaseling his way into this matchup somehow. Oh, nobody home. Ramsey with the distraction long enough to delay Jonny Ryda's impact, helping the Professor get out of the way. And now we're going to see how smart the Professor really is here. Is he smart enough to pick apart Jonny Ryda? There he goes. He's going after that left shoulder area. Not very smart. He should stay on top of this guy. Here we go. Back to the action. As the Professor delivering them blows across the back of Jonny Ryda. Now just choking him, cheating here right in front of the official. He does have to the count of 5, ladies and gentlemen, to let go, which he smartly does. What a night it would be if we crown a new champion in the Professor here. It's going to be the guy. What if he is the man to defeat Jonny Ryda after a year and a half with that heavyweight championship? Flying forearm right there into the corner. And just throwing them shoulders, just thrusting them right into the midsection there. And Jonny Ryda, you start seeing the toll this beating is starting to take on him here. But he's still got a lot of fight left in him. We never known the man from the backwoods to give up so easily. But here we go. Oh, the Professor just sizing him up and delivering that boot right into the spine. And now 2 boots right into the shoulder area. Mike Ramsey saying the field goal was good, but good enough only for a 2 count. Man, Ramsey's on the apron thinking the match was going to be over there. And that's the last thing we need, is to have RCS and the Professor in control of the NAWA heavyweight title here. He's taking out the wheels of the big man, and as you know, if you take out one of the legs on a big man, it's going to be hard for him to stand or for him to continue on in this matchup. He's setting him up for a figure 4. He's got it cinched in, ladies and gentlemen. Holy Christ, and this is dead center in the middle of the ring. The only hope Jonny Ryda's got is to stretch his arm. Look at this weasel's getting involved, helping the Professor put some pressure on it. What in the hell is going on here? Jonny Ryda's going to have to reverse this hold or stretch out and grab them ropes somehow, but he is dead center in the ring. He's at a disadvantage here as Ramsey is helping his client inflict some more punishment here. And this is becoming a 2-on-1 contest for the NAWA heavyweight title, ladies and gentlemen. This is getting out of hand. Right, here we go. Ryder's got to take that momentum, roll it over. He does. And now the Professor's feeling the effects of this figure 4 himself. As you can see the pain on his face. He's in some extreme, excruciating pain here. And you can see even Ryder clutching that leg, that left knee. He felt the effects of that hold too. And now, Jesus Christ, right back to the leg with the boots. Holy Christ again. And this is what the professor is going to have to do if he wants to legitimately walk out of here with that heavyweight championship around his waist and not just pretend to be the champion. He's going to have to take it to Jonny Ryder and beat him. Here he goes. He's taking his time. And nobody at home on that big splash. Ryder, I don't know if he moved out of the way or just fell down because of that knee, but he wasn't there. And the professor and Ryder are both on their knees trying to get to the, whoever gets to their feet first is going to have the tactical advantage here. They're both up about at the same time. Oh, huge double axe handle, club and blow, big back elbow. And Ryder shoots him off, reversals. Oh, wait a minute. There's that patented double move there. Big knee and an enziguri. Two, Ramsey gonna jump in the ring to distract the referee. What in the hell? He needs to be tossed out of here, ladies and gentlemen. The referee needs to throw this weasel, this scam artist out of here. He's interjected himself into this match too many times already. But here we look, he's right up on the apron again as Ryder's got the professor. Oh, that's gonna be it. Huge side slam there. That's gotta be it. One. Look at it, Ramsey grabbing the foot of his client, putting it on the bottom rope. The referee didn't see it, but due to our great camera crew, we were able to see that. He's calling for a 30-6. He's loading it up, ladies and gentlemen. The professor's about to be put to bed. Wait a minute, Ramsey again. Oh, here, hell yeah, big club, blow that idiot. That weasel finally getting a dose of his own medicine. And, oh, he ducked it. PHDDT. No, Ryder fighting out of it. Ducks it. Ripcord, 30-6. Holy Christ. 1, 2, 3. And there's your winner. And still, NAWA heavyweight champion, Jonny Ryder, ladies and gentlemen. He has gotten the belt. He's got, here it is. There's this big gold prize. It's back in his possession. And Jonny Ryder, ladies and gentlemen, with the heavyweight strap back in his possession after defeating basically two men here tonight, and the professor and Mike Ramsey. And Ramsey Consulting Service is going to have to go back to the drawing board to figure out what they got to do. And there we see the man from the backwoods walking out of here, still NAWA heavyweight champion, and he's got the belt finally back into his possession. Jonny Ryder, still the NAWA heavyweight champion, ladies and gentlemen. What a main event. And and Ramsey and Professor are discussing what just happened here. It looks like a little bit of discord going on, a dissension here. They both were laid out with that big 30-6. And the professor's asking what in the blue hell just happened here, and he's pointing the finger at Ramsey. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going on here between these two, but that's all the time we got this week on the show. They're making up, they're hugging. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for this huge main event. What a great episode of NAWA Championship Wrestling. We'll see you right here next week. Make sure you tune in. AJ Frost versus Adam James for the TV title. So long for now.